Top 10 cars of 2017 ranked. Welcome back, car enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the top 10 cars of 2017 and ranking them from worst to best. Buckle up because this is going to be a fun ride. We've got a great mix of vehicles on this list, from electric cars to sports cars to good old-fashioned sedans. So, whether you're a gearhead or just looking for a new ride, there's something here for everyone. Let's jump right in. Starting off at number 10, we have the Chevrolet Bolt EV. Now, don't get me wrong, the Bolt is a perfectly fine car. It's got that quirky electric car thing going on, and it's surprisingly spacious for its size, and this is a big but, it's just not very exciting to drive. The interior is, how can I put this delicately, a symphony of hard plastics. It's like Chevrolet took all their leftover plastic from the Spark and said, hey, let's make a whole interior out of this. And the styling, well, it's definitely unique. I'll give it that. But it's not exactly what I'd call head-turning. It's the kind of car that blends into the background, which I guess is good if you're trying to avoid attention. But personally, I like my cars to make a statement. Now let's talk about the good stuff. The Bolt has a surprisingly long range for an electric car, especially one from 2017. And it's relatively affordable, especially if you factor in government incentives. So if you're looking for a practical and efficient electric car, the Bolt is worth considering. But if you're looking for something with a little more personality, you might want to keep looking. In conclusion, the Bolt is a solid effort from Chevrolet, but it's not quite enough to crack the top half of our list. It's a bit like that friend who's always reliable and dependable, but maybe not the most exciting person to hang out with. Coming in at number 9 is the Honda Civic. Now, the Civic is a perennial favorite in the compact car segment, and for good reason. It's reliable, fuel-efficient, and surprisingly fun to drive. But in a year of strong contenders, it just doesn't quite measure up to the competition. Don't get me wrong, the Civic is a great car. It's the kind of car you can rely on day in and day out. It's like that friend who's always there for you, no matter what. But it's not exactly the life of the party. The 2017 model did get a much-needed redesign, and it's a looker. It's got sharp lines and a sporty profile, but the interior, while functional, is a bit bland. It's like Honda took the phrase, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, a little too seriously. And then there's the driving experience. It's fine, it's not bad by any means, but it's not exactly going to set your heart racing. It's competent and predictable, which is great for everyday driving, but not so much for those times when you want to let loose. At number 8, we have the Toyota Camry. The Camry, the epitome of sensible middle-of-the-road transportation. It's the automotive equivalent of a pair of beige khakis. You know exactly what you're getting with a Camry: reliability, comfort, and a distinct lack of excitement. Now, in 2017, Toyota tried to spice things up a bit with a new design, and I'll give them credit. It's not as boring as previous generations, but it's still a Camry. It's like they took a beige Camry, added some slightly less beige accents, and called it a day. But here's the thing about the Camry: it's a perfectly competent car. It'll get you from point A to point B without any fuss. It's comfortable, spacious, and reliable. And sometimes that's all you need. It's the automotive equivalent of a warm blanket on a cold day. It's familiar, it's comforting, and it gets the job done. Coming in at number 7 is the Ford Mustang. Now, the Mustang is an American icon. It's the car that started the pony car craze, and it's still going strong today. But in 2017, it faced some stiff competition from the likes of the Chevrolet Camaro and the Dodge Challenger. Now, the Mustang is a great car, don't get me wrong. It's got that classic muscle car look with a long hood and a short deck, and the sound of that V8 engine is enough to make any car enthusiast weak in the knees. But in 2017, it just wasn't quite enough to crack the top half of our list. One of the things that holds the Mustang back is its interior. It's not bad, but it's not great either. It's a bit plasticky and the design is a bit dated. And then there's the ride, which can be a bit harsh, especially on rough roads. At number 6, we have the Mazda MX-5 Miata. Now, the Miata is a car that needs no introduction. It's been around for over 30 years, and it's still one of the most fun-to-drive cars on the market, but it's not exactly a practical car, which is why it finds itself in the middle of our list. The Miata is all about driving enjoyment. It's lightweight, nimble, and has perfect 50-50 weight distribution. It's the kind of car that makes you want to take the long way home just for the sheer joy of driving, but it's also a bit cramped. and the trunk is practically non-existent. So if you're looking for a car to haul your family and all their stuff, the Miata is probably not the best choice. But if you're looking for a car that's all about driving pleasure, the Miata is hard to beat. It's a pure driver's car, and it's an absolute blast to toss around a corner. Coming in at number 5 is the Audi A4. Now, the A4 is a perennial favorite in the luxury sedan segment, and for good reason. It's got a stylish exterior, a luxurious interior, and it's available with a variety of powerful and efficient engines. But it's not exactly the most exciting car to drive, which is why it finds itself in the middle of our list. The A4 is a great all-around car. It's comfortable, refined, and it's got a certain understated elegance that's hard to resist. But it's not exactly a car that gets your heart racing. It's the kind of car you buy with your head, not your heart. But if you're looking for a stylish, luxurious, and well-rounded sedan, the A4 is definitely worth considering. It's a great all-around car that's sure to please even the most discerning driver. At number 4, we have the BMW 3 Series. Now, the 3 Series is another perennial favorite in the luxury sports sedan segment. It's been the benchmark in this segment for years, and for good reason. It's got a near-perfect blend of performance, luxury, and practicality. But it's not quite perfect, which is why it just misses out on the top 3. The 2017 3 Series is a fantastic car. It's got a wide range of engines to choose from fuel-efficient 4-cylinders to powerful 6-cylinders. And no matter which engine you choose, you're guaranteed a thrilling driving experience. But the 3 Series is also available with a variety of high-tech features, including a head-up display, a self-parking system, and a suite of advanced safety features. But the 3 Series isn't without its flaws. The interior, while well built, is starting to show its age. And the infotainment system, while feature-rich, can be a bit cumbersome to use. Coming in at number 3 is the Mercedes-Benz E-Class. Now, the E-Class is all about luxury and refinement. It's the kind of car that makes you feel special every time you get behind the wheel. It's got a beautifully crafted interior, a smooth and powerful engine, and a ride that's so comfortable you'll never want to get out. The 2017 E-Class is a technological tour de force. It's packed with features that would make even the most jaded techie drool. But it's not all about gadgets and gizmos. The E-Class is also a joy to drive. It's got a smooth and powerful engine that delivers effortless acceleration, and the handling is surprisingly agile for a car of its size. At number 2, we have the Porsche 911. Now, the 911 is a legend. It's been around for over 50 years, and it's still one of the best sports cars on the planet. It's got a timeless design, a powerful engine, and handling that's second to none. But there's one car that just edges it out for the top spot on our list. The 2017 911 is available in a dizzying array of variants, from the base Carrera to the track-focused GT3 RS. But no matter which 911 you choose, you're guaranteed an unforgettable driving experience. The 911 is a car that rewards driver skill, and it's capable of incredible performance. But the 911 isn't without its drawbacks. It's expensive and it's not exactly practical. But if you're looking for the ultimate driving machine, the 911 is hard to beat. And the number 1 car on our list is the Tesla Model S. Now, the Model S is more than just a car. It's a statement. It's a technological tour de force. It's a glimpse into the future of the automobile. The 2017 Model S is available with a variety of battery packs, offering a range of up to 335 miles on a single charge. And then there's the performance. The top-of-the-line P100D can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a mind-blowing 2.5 seconds. That's faster than a Lamborghini Aventador. But the Model S is more than just a performance machine, it's also a luxury car. The interior is spacious and well-appointed, and it's packed with technology. And there you have it, folks. The top 10 cars of 2017 ranked from worst to best. From the sensible to the sporty, the luxurious to the electrifying. We've covered it all. Do you agree with our list? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing content.